Oh no, they can hear me. Oh no, they can hear you. Hello everybody, we are back. Oh my goodness. Hey look, everyone's in the right window. Hooray.
Yay!
Hello everybody. This is Mercy Road 3, the Yuletree Caper. If you were just joining us, hey, how you doing? You doing all right? I'm doing all right. We are raising money for Child's Play charity. If you're not familiar with Child's Play charity, it is a charity that provides toys and games to children in hospitals and domestic violence shelters in over 200 locations around the world. We are playing D&D for 24 hours straight. All of us, everyone's been here for the full 24 hours. We are 15 hours and 25 seconds in. And you know what? I think we're feeling good. We're feeling, I think most of y'all are looking very well rested. Almost as if most of y'all are on the other side of the globe. But y'all know me. I've been here since the start of time. I'm Gray, aka Sauce, aka the DM, he, him. And why don't I introduce these this eclectic cast of characters? And we'll start off with Wouter, aka Randy Lumpsucker.
Yes, hello. My name is Wouter. Today I will be playing Randy Lumpsucker. He's a halfling bard. He used to have a somewhat successful comedy career, touring all the big clubs, and now he's just playing like pub backrooms. He's like this small, middle-aged halfling who's wearing a suit that would have been in style 30 years ago.
Oh, is it too big for him? Just like a little bit?
No, it's too small because he's gotten bigger. Like he bought it 30 years ago, but now he's gotten bigger. Mm-hmm. And also all his joke material is also all from 30 years ago. So
it's like it's all based on second edition.
Some of it is, yes.
Yeah. What's the deal with Thaco?
I was literally gonna make that joke, so thank you for stealing it.
Oh no, I had to, man. It was right there. Awesome possum. Wightfyre, aka Usul. Who are you? Who are you playing, and what do they look like?
That's me. I'm Wightfyre. I'm playing Usul, the total barbarian. Looks like a western painted turtle. So kind of black with red stripes, a little bit yellow touch. And he's very elderly. Anybody who was here last year will remember him.
Awesome. Next up is our very own ninja nurse, aka Luna. Who are you? Who are you playing? And what do they look like?
Hi, I'm Ninja Nurse. I'm playing Luna today. She's a Owlin ranger, and she basically looks like a barn owl. That's the easiest way to describe her. She looks like a barn owl that carries a bow.
I have just one quick question, and this may pop up sometime during the game. When angered, have you seen like owls when they get that hunting instinct kicking in, and they go from like little round puffballs to like the more angular, like mad looking? Yeah. When Luna is angered, does she get that kind of hunter's the kind of getting the feathers all hackled up?
Yeah, she's very quiet and very shy until she's angry, and then yeah. She's an angry ball of fluff.
Just a cross-looking ball of fluff.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. Next up, you know him, you love him. It is Mecha Spider, playing Olden the Wise.
Hello, I'm Mecha Spider, as Sauce just said. Hello, that's me. Yes, I know, I'm great. I'm kidding. I go by he, him pronouns.
You are great.
Yeah, I go by he, him pronouns. I'm playing Olden the Wise, who is a total paladin. I was about to say barbarian, that's wrong. And he is a middle-aged looking turtle, kind of like if you could see like an albino turtle, like he's got completely white scales, and his shell is a normal shell, but it looks like it's kind of got like patterns, like paint, like crudely painted on it, but like he did it himself. Like reached around the back of his own turtle shell and painted on like white and green like stripes like this, like the signal of his people. And he's wearing chainmail, got a big shield and a big weapon, just ready to fuck shit up.
Oh, awesome, boss.
Also, despite his name, he's not very old. So,
Yeah,
you know.
he's young at heart.
Young at heart, you know.
And last but not least, Red Robin Cosplay, aka Lenara. Who are you? What does your character look like? And who are you playing? But not in that order. Do it in the order that makes sense.
Right, okay. So, yeah, hi guys, I am Robin and I will be playing Lenara, as Sauce has kindly said. Lenara is a fairy, how to think about that. She is a fairy bard and she is a small creature, so she's only like 3 feet tall. She's got really pale skin. She's covered in a plethora of flowers and little toadstools. And she also has with her a little set of bagpipes. As her musical instrument.
I you know, because, you know, naturally, but I'm picturing them just making like the littlest squeak. Like, I think
like they don't even sound like bagpipes. You would just be like, what was that? You know, and it's just this little squeak.
It's like a balloon slowly losing air.
Pretty much. I mean, I considered maybe she could have like a massive set that somehow she pulls along with her and just like blows into every so often, but that would be a good idea.
Yeah.
No, she's got a little set.
All right. So, without any further ado, should we play some D&D? What do you think?
Sure, I guess. Yeah. I mean,
I guess
we have to.
I guess.
Oh, is that what we're here for? Sorry, I gotta go.
Yeah, no, I mean, we can play Cyberpunk.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Get some Shadowrun in here.
Oh, man. Then you can
That's
be
good.
an elf and have a gun.
And control a car with your mind. It's a fun system.
Just, I mean, I can control a car with my mind in real life. I just have to use my arms as some kind of go-between. Now, you are going to be transported to Marcia Bay, a jewel along the Sword Coast. Some would say the crowning jewel, the best jewel, the best city that has ever existed in Faerun, #1 city, as approved by Wizards of the Coast. Marcia Bay is also known as the City of Festivals, because every other week the city plays host to another festival. Previously there was the Garlic Festival, after that there was the Quilt Festival, and most recently was the Barbarian Festival, which has caused significant damage to Marcia Bay's infrastructure, which it is not yet recovered. Oh, and it looks like we've already got a Boosaurus double chaos again for the early shift. Thank you very much, Boosaurus, that's so generous. I mean, to me, it's terrible for everyone else, but it's great for me. But most importantly of all the festivals that Marcia Bay plays host to is the Yuletree Festival. Most important not just because economically it is just vital that this holiday goes well. If the Yuletree ceremony does not go perfectly, all of Faerun is plunged into an eternal winter from which it will never escape. So to say that things have to go flawlessly is a little bit of an understatement, and to say things have gone wrong so far is a little bit of an understatement. Because as the tree was being doffed with its star, the tree came to life and began to dance around, causing untold havoc and eating one Sir Adric Addington, who, Usul you are familiar with, and I'm sure you're in one of the stages of grief. Maybe denial?
Devastated.
Denial. No, didn't happen. I never knew.
He's actually thinking that now he won't have to pay up for all the damage during the Barbarian Festival.
Was he privy to, or was he part of that?
He never left after last year, but that's another story.
for one reason or another, be it being coerced or bribed or paid or threatened or blackmailed, you have found yourselves in the employ of the Council of Mysterious Benefactors, a shadowy and secretive organization operating out of a 25-story tall tower situated right in the middle of Marcia Bay, topped with a flaming eye. You have been sent here originally at the request of Sir Adric Addington, but upon his death, the duties were transferred to his 14-year-old son, Alvin Addington. So I'm going to ask all of you how you wound up here, how you are enjoying the eternal winter, and are you having a merry Yule? And we'll start with Randy Lumpsucker.
Well, he came here because he figured there's a festival, there's gonna be people, I can perform some comedy shows, but then nobody showed up, and now he has to find another way to make some money. So he's not been enjoying Yule.
Oh yeah,
because he doesn't have anyone to spend it with.
I will say,
like, no.
While you were probably performing at one of your comedy clubs to an empty room, the janitor, after he was done booing you, gave you a card for Sir Alvin to Alvin Addington, and said, "You ain't got a kid, but maybe, just maybe, someone will find use for you."
Yeah, okay, I'll go. A gig's a gig, I guess.
And the janitor, who is also a little star person from the first game, kind of waddles away. Usul, you said you never left. So I will say, as somebody who's already been in the employ of the Council of Mysterious Benefactors, I'm sure you're in their Rolodex. So I will just ask you, how are you enjoying the weather, which is miserable, cold, and full of snow golems? And are you having a merry Yule?
Well, you see, it's very cold, and I'm very old, so I'm not particularly enjoying this weather. Luckily, I can heat up the air around me, but it really just tires me out.
Yeah, it's like tensing a muscle, I imagine, to heat the air around you. But are you at least having a merry Yule?
Oh, the most merry. The sights I've seen.
The
Why, just earlier there was a tree over there, and over there, a sand castle. I thought maybe I would settle there and have some eggs with a lucky lady turtle.
Unfortunately, the sandcastle is property of one Shank Grill.
Oh.
I'm sorry, I don't make the rules. That's what the Table of Chaos said. You try to go in and you're just, rebuffed by a little hermit crab that is on the payroll.
Fair.
Is it, though? It's not. There's a housing market crisis here in Marcia Bay because all the houses keep getting knocked down. Luna, how did you find yourself in the employ of the Council of Mysterious Benefactors, and are you having a merry Yule?
Luna actually works for the City Watch where she's from, so I imagine Luna's probably doing security for the excuse me, the Barbarian Festival, and has kind of hung around and looking for a job. Well, she's gone to help them.
I will add, the Barbarians are currently blockading the roads leading up to and around the Viscountess's estate. They are currently protesting mandates that were put in place to stop plague rats from infecting the rest of the city. They say that this is trampling upon their freedoms to be barbarians. But it is making exiting the city increasingly difficult as these carts are just backed up. All right, Olden the Wise, how did you find yourself in the employ of the Council of Mysterious Benefactors? And are you having a merry Yule?
Well, Alden traveled here in search of wisdom for his deity that I have not decided on.
Librarius, god of wisdom.
He's traveled here in search of wisdom, so he's looking for many jobs to help him go on journeys and adventures that he may stumble across some wisdom that you can pick off the floor.
Oh, as you were kind of just trundling down one of the roads, you see a crumpled up letter that says, want to become wise? Click this link right here. No, it says, want to get big wisdom, big fast? And it says, join the Council of Mysterious Benefactors.
This is exactly what I was looking for. And if you were, he's not exactly enjoying Yuletide because he went into hibernation for a very long time, and since it's eternal, he just kind of woke up and it was still cold, and he was like, "I guess I'll go out."
You know what? That's how I feel a lot when I wake up. Just ruining the fact that I have to leave the house. Lenara, how did you find yourself in the employ of the Council of Mysterious Benefactors? And is Lenara having a merry Yule?
Lenara is definitely having a merry time. She likes anything festive, which is why she decided to come over to this area. And she was hoping that she would be able to earn a bit of cash, show off to a few people, use some prestidigitation to create some magical atmosphere. But unfortunately, she is definitely starting to feel the effects of the eternal cold, with it being eternal and all. She's starting to miss the warmth of the sun, and her flowers are starting to wither a little bit because they're not getting much.
Oh yeah, no, it is not pleasant, what with the constant howling wind and the sleet and the hail. And in fact, it is so unpleasant, I need you to roll a D percentile. Because Busaurus was kind enough to donate 2 rolls in the Table of Chaos.
Okay, right. So 17.
17. Oh, no, that's the magic items. Okay, you know what? This is fun.
For who?
With a 17, an invisible force field has suddenly pushed you into the air. You can now, you can already fly, so this doesn't really benefit you, but you can jump 30 feet. You now have a 30-foot vertical leap.
That's pretty awesome. She'll kind of get pushed up into the air and just be like, I definitely didn't do that myself.
Yeah.
Oh,
but now you can. But yes, as you are all kind of gathered to the secret hideout of the Council of the Mysterious Benefactors, the giant tower with the flaming eye in the middle of the city, right across the street from the giant sandcastle, you see that Sir Alvin Addington, Alvin Addington, is there with none other than Father Yule himself. Father Yule, if you have seen the Coca-Cola Santa Claus, this is the Pepsi Santa Claus. He is wearing a green fur coat, a floppy Stetson hat, and has a handlebar mustache that extends a foot in either direction. And as Alvin Addington is unwrapping a gift that was given to him by Father Yule himself, Father Yule will turn to all of you and, somehow knowing each and every one of your names, Randy, Usul, Luna, Alden, Lenara, you've all been very good this year. Here, who wants a Yule orange? And he starts throwing oranges out of his sack. Just
Belts in the head.
I try to snap a few up in my what do you call it, a beak too? I guess it is kind of a beak, isn't it?
Craw, maw,
mouth, whatever.
Yeah, mouth hole.
Just going,
Yeah, you managed to catch one. It's pretty good.
I think it takes 5 seconds for Alden to realize he's throwing food, and he just lets some of them just hit his face.
Have you ever seen how turtles like their body stays still and their head just kind of moves?
Mm.
Yeah.
And Father Yule looks at all of you and says, "Well, I'll let little Alvin here tell you what you're why you've been summoned." And Alvin finishes playing with a little Usul action figure that he got, that Father Yule licensed without permission. And I actually have to double check something. Oh, that's what we're doing. Alvin says, "Well, I'm glad you're here." The little 14-year-old, slick black hair, wearing black clothes, black leather gloves, looking like a striking image of his father, were his father being ravaged by puberty. "Well, it seems to have a merry Yule. Everyone knows that toys play a vital role in the celebration. You can blame crass commercialism, but you know what? I'm not gonna go there. Especially with Father Yule standing right behind me. It seems that Father Yule's workshop has stopped making toys." "Yes, and if I can't deliver toys to all the good boys and girls and kobolds, I'll violently explode." And
then you'll literally explode, or just...
Oh, no, very literally.
So, like, an allergic reaction, or...
No, it will destroy everything within several miles.
Problematic.
Well,
That's a lot of miles.
it's just the price that he pays for being Father Yule. We need you to go up to his workshop in the frozen far of Icewind Dale and see what the holdup is.
That's a long ways away. Is there some form of transport?
Oh, you can... Ursel, of course there is. You can take my sleigh, led by these demonic horses. 8 little demonic horses. And the sleigh kind of erupts from the ground, just spewing magma out as it just kind of... It crashes down in front of you. These 8 phantasmal steeds, each one the skeletal horse wreathed in green flame, carrying a cart that is just belching fire out the back. "Yes, my sleigh will take you to my workshop, and also, well, don't put anything valuable behind it, because it will burn it to cinders."
Well, that's quite fancy. So, this lack of toys at the workshop, are we looking at some sort of union situation here? Are they striking? Is it a supply issue?
I'm not sure. I've been unfortunately incarcerated after being framed for murder.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
happens to the best of us.
How does one get framed? I mean, it looks like you're not inside of a window right now, so...
Oh, you see, I see what you did there. Very funny, old and the wise. But no, it was actually quite traumatic. I have very severe trust issues now. Anyways, off you go. And Father Yule.
Yes, this all seems on the up and up.
Alvin says,
Yeah, I like this guy.
and of course, as you're helping the Council of Mysterious Benefactors, you can name your price.
May I have some wisdom?
And Father Yule kind of reaches into his bag and pulls
Not that
out...
I'm lacking any or anything.
It is a chicken soup for the soul book. And he says, just read this cover to cover. And I guess that might help. I actually haven't read it. I don't know what these books are. Are they what? You know what? Never mind.
I'm sure to read this the entire journey.
What is Luna's current thought process? What is going through her little owlin mind?
She was stood slightly too close to the flames as they came out the back of the the sleigh. So mainly Luna's just at the back, like patting her feathers, like trying to put out.
They got a little
all
singed.
these like little hot fires on her feathers.
And Lenara. Is Lenara all right with phantasmal steeds?
Lenara is like all over these steeds. So she's kind of up looking at them, and when she realizes that they can name their price, she sort of turns around to him and she's like, can I have one of the demonic? Yes.
Yes, the economic horses. They're very cost efficient.
Oh, can I have one?
Oh yes. Which one would you like?
Oh,
that's Stabber. That's Strangler. That's Scorcher.
How many souls to the mile do these get?
Oh, yeah, that's the good thing. It's an electric vehicle, so it drains the life force out of the living.
It doesn't happen to drain the life force of the driver or the passengers, right?
Oh, what a silly question. He doesn't answer.
Doesn't get an answer.
I'll have Stabber.
Oh, watch out! He has a switchblade. But other than that, no, Stabber is a lovely horse. And one of the skeletal steeds, wreathed in flame, just kind of clops over to you, Lenara, and starts nuzzling you. This giant horsey head is probably about the same size. Yeah, like you probably can't get your arms around its muzzle. Or around its big horsey snoot.
They're fine. See? He's not trying to suck my soul or anything.
You see the knife start lifting up, and Father Yule's No. Well, anyways, off you go. And remember, if Gambler tries to bargain for your soul, those dice are crooked. Have a happy Yule.
Yeah, don't worry about your life force getting sucked out, folks. My ex-wife did that to me for 25 years, and I'm still here.
I am so sorry.
That sounds terrible.
I'll be here all evening, folks.
I think.
As you pile into the cart, or into the sleigh, the horses kind of all whinny. There's a little a clop of their hooves, and a gout of flame spits out the back, which sets fire to a local orphanage. And with a don't worry about it. And with that, the cart goes rocketing into the sky. Below you, you can see all of Icewind Dale, or not Icewind Dale, all of Faerun just kind of whizzing past faster and faster as the sleigh reaches to its maximum speed, a ludicrous speed, before the back just kind of sputters out. The horses all just scatter, and the sleigh is just sort of gliding through the sky. Oh, downwards, I should mention.
Is it going slowly, or is it pummeling to the ground?
Well, it is a gentle descent so far, but it is getting more and more uncontrolled.
Alden looks off the side and is like, there must be an invisible floor or something. Because there's no way we could be floating in air. That's not how air works. I've tried.
Lenara, as somebody
appear
who
to be
has
falling.
frequently flown, you know an uncontrolled descent when you see it.
Yeah, guys, this might be a little bit problematic for you guys because I can fly and so can Luna. But this is not good.
Bye.
Hi.
It's fine.
Can we? Is there like
Happens all
rings or
the
anything we
time.
can pull up? Or...
Oh, yeah, the horses have scattered.
Ah, wait, you mean away from us or?
Oh yeah, no, they.
Amber.
Stabber comes back and just kind of get on.
Yay, Stabber.
You don't need to get on that thing. You put wings.
Who wants to ride Stabber? He doesn't stab.
Stabber looks to you and looks at the knife that it's holding in its little floppy hoof. And then kind of.
Why are you holding that?
kind of gestures at Randy and is like,
Oh, there you go. He wants you on his back.
Okay, I try to jump onto Stabber.
okay, he stabs you.
Okay.
Does a 13
We spoke
hit?
about that.
13 does hit me, yeah.
Okay, you take 3 points of piercing damage as Stabber stabs you.
Ah, I've been stabbed.
I will
Who could have
go to hop on the stabber.
Okay, Stabber stabs you. Does a 10 hit?
No.
Okay, Stabber stabs you very poorly.
Oh, it tickles. Good.
Usul, what are you doing currently?
Usul just says, "Oh dear, well, I've lived a good life," and he goes inside his shell with shell defense.
I was just gonna say, what, do you prepare for death? Okay, Usul, you are in your shell. Randy, did you jump onto the back of Stabber?
Well, I don't know, like, because he stabbed me, but could I still, like, cling on to this demonic horse after being stabbed?
Yeah, I mean, he's not. I mean, he's Stabber. He's not, pusher. He's not gonna push you off. That was the
Yeah,
other
then I'm
horse.
just on the back of this horse, like, periodically just getting stabbed.
Yeah, no, avoiding the knife.
Yeah.
With Olden and Randy both upon Stabber. Luna, what is Luna doing currently?
Luna's flying, and she'll see that everyone else has escaped except Usul, and she knows she can't lift him, but she will try. She will grab hold of his shell and kind of try to fly,
All right.
or at least cushion his when he hits the floor.
Can you roll me an athletics check?
Could Lenara help her do that? Seeing this little owl trying to do it.
Yeah, sure. I will give you advantage with Lenara's help.
That's a good start. 23.
Okay. You pull and Usul, how much does Usul weigh?
400 pounds.
Oh, 400 pounds. Okay.
Plus equipment.
Plus equipment. How much does Lenara weigh?
Lenara, oh my gosh, probably like, I don't even know. She's only 3 foot and quite dainty, so maybe like 50 pounds or something.
Okay. You managed to get Usul maybe a few feet off the ground with this combined effort, but you are still kind of descending very rapidly. Not quite as rapid as before, but enough that when Usul eventually makes impact with the ground, he only takes 9 points of bludgeoning damage. it helps that what you land in is the fluffiest, softest snow y'all have ever seen. Just
If
So-
Lenara were to stand in that snow, would she just be invisible because she would just be underneath it? How
Oh,
big,
yeah, no.
how high up is this stuff? Or is she just like lightly on top of the snow?
it is, you know, you can probably make out the top of her head. And that's about it.
Someone help! Please.
Usul comes out of his shell and pulls Lenara out.
You.
As you look around, you see naught but frozen wastes all around you. Just ice as far as the eye can see, glaciers as far as the eye can see. But situated kind of out of place is a rather large wooden sailing ship. Just probably a galleon just cocked in the ice.
Okay.
That is completely in place. Are we on top of a frozen lake?
Roll me a nature check, Alden.
Okay, nature. -1, great. Ah, I rolled a 2, but that's a 1.
You know what? Okay. You are fairly convinced you are on ice.
Guys, be careful. The ice might crack beneath us.
Usul, you can tell by your 400 frame being fairly well supported that
Yeah, I was gonna say,
this ice is pretty thick.
Well, we just crashed from on high, and it seems to be okay.
Maybe we're on top
think-
of an iceberg. They might get thinner the more we go out.
I mean,
Are the
you can
horses
swim, so
having an effect on the ice? Because the horses, like, they shoot fire out of
We've
their
only got
butts,
one
right?
horse.
Oh
now,
yeah,
right?
Stabber is currently melting through the ice.
I think that Father Yule might have been imprisoned rightfully, because it seems like maybe he just tried to slay us.
Oh, boo.
Got that one.
Hey, leave the bad jokes to me, all right? I'm a professional.
And you actually hear booing coming from someplace. Boo! Hey, boo! That joke was awful. You're worse than Randy Lumpsucker. And you see that on top of the ship, there is a little skeleton wearing a little pirate outfit, one of those tricorn hats with a little just a little crooked feather, and the skeleton's just like, boo, boo! Work on your material. You're getting the cold shoulder. Talk about a
I
chilly
think that
reception.
skeleton's trying to rib me.
See, there we go. There.
Fine, it's fine. So the thing is with hecklers is you've got to make them feel uncomfortable. So just keep going at him, and eventually he'll just sit back down.
But-
Or we have Stabby to help.
Or I could go over there and bite his head off.
I'd like to see you try. Boo!
I am partial to this idea. Let's do it.
And,
If the ice doesn't break beneath us. Well, we're going down.
the skeleton is just kind of waving at you and saying, "Are you guys here to rescue us? You're a little late."
Yes, it appears you've already perished.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, I guess that happened. Yeah, I'm the captain of this ship. We were sent here by the Council of Mysterious Benefactors to find out why there were shipping delays last year, and well, things went poorly. Welcome to the HMS Rebirth. I'm Captain Jack Marrow. And he starts clambering down the anchor that they set down, kind of goes through the snow.
He loses fur along the way because he's so strong.
Oh yeah, no, it's yeah. So we all kind of got we got stuck in the ice, and then we got bored, so we all ate each other. Now my entire crew is all skeletons.
So hang on, you ate each other out of boredom, not hunger.
Yeah, well, I mean, we only had the one deck of cards.
Really psychotic?
But, hey, look, how many people here have been trapped in the ice in the frozen far?
Aha! I told you it was ice.
No, slaps your hand. No, you haven't.
Well, maybe they should have sent you with more crew members. Sending a skeleton crew seems ill-advised.
Are you okay? You seem... Are you malnourished? You seem so thin as a skeleton.
I'm literally... Your perceptive abilities are...
amazing, I know. I've been told all the time.
Yeah. So, what I'm trying to say... Wait a minute, y'all weren't here. What I'm trying to say is y'all's jokes are very humorous. Get it? Because bones. Anyways.
You were sent here last year for a shipping problem.
Oh yeah, there was a supply chain issue.
That story sounds really familiar.
Yeah.
Why does that sound so familiar?
Well, so are you here with the council?
Oh yeah, there's a shipping problem.
Well, you know how it is when you're working a small mom and pop factory. Anyways, can you guys take me back to Marsha Bay? You guys are the rescue party, right?
Yeah, no, not really.
No.
Like, if you could just point us in the way of like this toy factory.
Oh,
and
yeah.
then we'll be on our way, and you can do whatever it is you're doing here. Really don't care about any of this skeleton pirate shit.
I was told that when in a disaster situation, you're to remain by the wreckage, which is what I have done.
Yeah, I'm doing a great job. Continue doing it.
Did you try lighting
truly
a single
fantastic
fire?
Shit. No.
Azul walks up to the ship, and one of his abilities is that he can just set things on fire with a touch.
Okay.
So I set the ship on fire.
The ship just bursts into flames. Oh no! My Fabergé eggs!
There, now someone will be sure to spot this signal and come rescue you. Now that we've done you this very nice deed, could you please point us in the direction of the workshop?
Oh yeah, no, it's like 20 minutes that way.
Oh, thank you. We'll be on our way then.
Wait, before you
Hi.
go... Oh, do you want to take my sleigh?
Was it on the ship?
Shit. It was with my Fabergé eggs. And he looks around and says, well, I guess I'll just stay here for the rest of eternity. Alone. Sits in the snow.
Well, you are a skeleton. You had this coming from eating your friends.
Oh no, I was the first one who was eaten.
Oh, they guess they didn't eat the bones? That's kind of rude of them.
Yeah, no, the ship wasn't even stuck in the ice when they did it.
You wanna come with us?
I mean, I guess if it's not too much to ask. I'm the world's greatest pilot. Not that I'm not trying to brag or anything.
I don't think you can brag anymore, but yeah. Do you want you can come with us? I'm Lenara.
Hi, Lenara. I'm Captain Jack Marrow, formerly of the HMS Rebirth. He looks at his burning ship and says, I'm gonna wait for the embers to die down. I'll meet you at the factory. Sound good?
That sounds good.
Oh, man. Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh, the flames. Oh, I hope my hamster's all right.
I'm sure at the sight of flames, your hamster ran into the cold snow
Oh
and froze to
gosh.
death, probably.
You know what? Hamsters have a good survival instinct. You're probably right. As you kind of trudge through the snow, the large box factory of Santa's Father Yule's workshop kind of looms large on the horizon. And as you continue to trudge, you go past a little checkpoint gate where a guard is just idly flipping through a magazine, and he waves you in. It's a little Yule elf. He has a little billy club, but he ain't gonna use it. He's getting paid minimum wage. And as you get to the front doors of the factorium, you see and Mecha Spider has Misty stepped away. Oh no, he's back. You see hundreds of striking Yule elves. They are holding up signs demanding higher wages and safer working conditions. Luna, as a ranger, I just naturally assume that you are pro-union. How are you feeling when you see this?
I guess when Luna sees this, she will kind of flutter over to whoever looks in charge, and says, "So, hi. Is this why there's no toys? Because you don't feel appreciated?"
Yes, my name is Sparkles Mick Elf Ears. It's a family name. I'm of the new money Elf Ears. Yes. The factorium is it's become a terrible working conditions. The pay is low, and even worse, now all the toys have come alive and have started attacking people. And do you know that we only get unpaid lunches?
Luna looks at him and says, "That's awful. I'm so sorry to hear that. You happen to say that the toys had come alive?"
Yeah, and we only get 30-minute unpaid lunches. Can you believe it? That's not enough time to go to the coffee shop and come back.
No, you're right. That isn't. Maybe we could talk to Father Yule for you. See if we can sort this out.
Oh no, you'd have to talk to Tiny Boots Jingle Jangle. He's the elf foreman. And you see a little elf wearing a hard hat, wearing a suit and tie, just kind of shaking his head.
Okay. Luna will go over to the foreman.
Are you the scabs I hired?
Depends. How much are you paying?
How much you want?
I don't know.
Are you all right with being paid in candy canes?
At this point in my career, yeah.
All right, I'll give you a candy cane if you get to work. Oh, Tiny Tim Cowboy is donating $15 for a table of an order. I already had one in the pocket, but Randy Lumpsucker, if you would be so kind as to roll a D percentile.
Okay. 65.
Ooh, the number of the beast. 65.
Sure.
Okay. All right. Until I'm going to say until the break, so for the next 40 minutes, you can make a gust of wind appear from any direction of your choice.
He was already able to do that, but yeah,
now
it's magical.
I assumed he was. I needed the table of chaos to. Yeah, no, it's.
Now it's magical.
Now it's magic. Now you don't have to blame it on the skeleton dog.
This is going to save me so much money on beans that I would otherwise have to use.
The skeleton foreman says, "All right, get to work. Stop assembling toys. We got a deadline to meet."
Is this where you make the Usul unlicensed toys?
Oh yeah, no, but the most popular toy.
But it's unlicensed. I'm a lawyer, so please come with me.
That's not how being a lawyer works. You're thinking of a cop.
I'm Usul's lawyer, so please come with me and face your crimes against law.
Luna goes up next to Alden and says, he's a lawyer, but I'm a police officer. And she'll show her watch badge from where she's from.
You're a long way from wherever this is from. What is that, Waterdeep?
High Forest, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You look around. Hey, look. Either get making Usul action figures or get out of my face. I need scabs.
Go ahead.
Luna will do her angry owl fluff up and she'll go, "Look.
Yes?
Just do what he says."
Roll me an intimidation check, if you would be so kind.
May I help by showing my weapon?
I mean, it couldn't hurt.
I mean, I do have a great sword, so...
Oh no, I just dropped a D4. That is even more dangerous than the great sword.
Don't stub your toesies.
Yeah, I'm trying not to.
It was fairly intimidating, 16.
Okay. And the Tiny Boots is shaking in his tiny boots. Look, I don't want no trouble with no lawyers. I got enough trouble with the occupational safety and trying to come in and shut us down. Just because a couple of toys have come alive and started killing elves.
But if we were to deal with those living toys, would you go back to making toys and shipping them?
I guess that was the major complaint. Well, you know, that and, well, they want us to stop paying for coffee. Can you believe it? I'm not made of coffee. I'm made of peppermint.
Are you? I love peppermint.
Take a bite of the Yule elf, and he's now missing an arm.
Oh, that was really tasty.
Oh God, I hope so.
Would you like some candy?
No! Let my arm back!
Oh, okay.
Oh, looks very unhappy at just this turn of events, and looks over to you, Usul, and says, "Hey, you look oddly familiar."
Well, yes, I'm Wouter.
Oh shit!
Perhaps you've heard of me.
He holds up an action figure, looks at you.
I'll make you a deal. I'll give you an official endorsement. And maybe even sign some figures. But you must meet all the workers' demands.
That is a pretty tempting offer, and I have lost a lot of blood, so I'm kind of lightheaded. I'm willing to accept if you get rid of the killer toys.
Deal.
Oh God, I'm seeing demons, and he just sort of passes out in the snow.
I'm going to do a medical aid check on him. And
right, well, if you could roll a medicine check.
Natural 20.
Oh, nice.
Actually, sorry, I was wrong. It
Oh.
was on 20 for a second, and then it rolled to a 14.
Okay.
Never mind, it's a 14.
Natural
Screw you,
14.
dice. I hate your digital dice.
With a 14, you're able to stabilize him.
Okay.
Oh God, I'm not seeing my mama anymore. Oh God.
You have to keep working until I eat you.
What?
I'm kidding. I was taking lessons from bad comedian over there.
Oh, are you Randy Lumpsucker? The Randy?
Yeah, wanna hear a joke?
Please.
What's the difference between a barbarian and an adolescent white dragon?
What is the difference between a barbarian and an adolescent white dragon?
One of them is a mindless killing machine that only lives to eat and make love. And the other one's a barbarian. Wait, no, hang on. Never mind.
Listen here, my wife's a barbarian. I don't appreciate that.
Well, screw you then. Nobody appreciates good comedy anymore.
You're the worst comedian I've ever heard. You're worse than Randy Lumpsucker. What is Lenara doing at this moment?
Lenara is kind of like taking this in. She's just kind of she definitely giggled at the terrible joke, and she's just sort of taking it in, and then she's going to kind of like turn to the poor injured elf and just be like, "So, how many toys exactly came to life? I just if we're agreeing to go and get rid of the toys, I mean, if it's a few, stabby wooden toys, that's fine. But, if it's like a couple of thousand, we might be outnumbered."
Well, I didn't really get a good look at the amount. Well, there's probably, I would say about 5. Yeah, 4 or 5.
And what toys are they? Are they like cute little cuddly bears, or like those rocket toys that shoot out?
The real cuddly, the cuddle your face off. Kind of literally, so don't get too close. Picture a regular toy, but then it's kind of gonzo.
And how big are these toys, most of them?
I mean, it's maybe 16 inches at the most. A foot and some
relative to me, how big are they?
If maybe 7 or 8 of them stood on top of their shoulders, I guess they would reach one, whatever you are, turtle person.
Sure.
Are you like the young Usul?
I'm not young.
Really, you look very young. Anyway, I've lost a lot of blood, you see.
Would you like to lose some more?
No, I think that would have the opposite effect of what I'm trying to go for.
I'm kidding. I don't think my god would be very happy with me if I did that.
But he's alright with you, Mame. You know what? Never mind.
Well, you said you tasted good.
Well, of course I taste good. I made a peppermint.
Oh, you made a peppermint?
Oh god, no, I made of toads. I made of turds. Get out of here.
I'm sorry, he's very literal.
It seems that way.
Yeah, he shouldn't have bitten your arm off, but you need to accept some of the blame. I mean, you did tell him you tasted good, so.
Yeah, you know what? That's on me. I should have expected him to try to cannibalize me. You're always one of those weird, lame pirates who all just ate each other because they got bored.
We met them. We invited a couple of them up here.
Yeah, what a bunch of jerks. Anyways, you're gonna get in with this union. Either start cracking heads or get in there and start cracking toys.
Shall we go fight some toys?
Sure, he said he would get the workers their demands. All we have to do is take care of some children's trinkets.
Can't you just set the factory on fire? Wouldn't that just deal with it?
But then there would be no toys at all. And then Yule would be ruined.
And Father Yule would probably explode. Plus the new CEO who's running the building would probably be real mad.
Is he in the building?
Oh yeah.
Is he trapped in the building?
Well, yeah,
Who's the new CEO?
I couldn't tell you. All Yule elves are face blind. But he was wearing a suit, so he must be in charge.
When this new CEO came by, is that when these toys started coming alive?
Yeah, pretty weird coincidence, eh?
Find this CEO.
Oh, he's inside. For some reason, the killer toys don't seem to bother him.
I see no connection here.
No, they can't be.
Probably just a coincidence.
Yeah, what are the odds? As you enter the factorium, you can see that there are convoys of toys being made. Just a lot of it has been automated. Almost all of them are oosels of various quality. They are the hottest toy on the market currently. And there are probably maybe a good 17, 18 different kind of variants.
I pick one up off the line. It's like,
They didn't get my markings right at all.
They did say they were face blind.
As you press the button, the little oosel just goes, "They didn't get my markings right at all."
That's uncanny.
crush it.
You could be making a lot of money off of this if they licensed.
Yes, that's what I agreed.
Unfortunately,
The
you
licensing
elves. Unfortunately, you elves do not believe in intellectual property.
I can see that.
We'll make them believe.
Yeah. This is what happens when you return. I immediately steal your IP. They see that there is a convoy of these. There are ones that come in little oosel carts that shoot out pizzas. There are various others. The Oos Pals. Each one with their own distinctive markings that are completely inaccurate. And in a dumpster, situated not too far away, you see a bunch of Randy Lumpsunker posters that just were not going well with children.
Terrible idea.
And Randy, as you look at the dumpster, it just catches on fire.
Yeah. Yeah.
What are you gonna do?
Story of my life.
As
He pulls out some lard from a pocket and uses it to smooth his comb-over back.
I mean, that is how you slick back your hair. Plus, it smells like, delicious lard.
Oh, it's rancid lard. Like it's
Oh.
been in there way too long.
It's a preservative. How does it go bad?
Trust me, it goes bad.
It goes bad.
As you are doing this, you just hear a little and maybe a little scuttle sound from somewhere in the rafters.
What was that?
Must have been the wind.
It's not a type of noise I'm used to hearing.
Can I make a perception check?
Yes, you can, Alden.
Can I make one as well?
Yeah, sure, why not?
I really love these rolls today.
4. Okay, Alden, you think the sound is coming from right behind you!
I take a big swing behind me.
Okay.
Is anybody standing behind me? I sure hope not.
Sorry, Lenara.
Oh no.
So should I make a attack roll?
It's with disadvantage because
Disadvantage.
you are swinging blindly.
Okay, the first attack would be a 22. The second, which my disadvantage, is a 23. So 22 to hit.
Flying.
No, you just go flying into the rafters, Lenara.
Okay, so don't do damage, thank God. It would be non-lethal anyways, but...
Like, I'm not a toy. I just look the same size. Oh. I'm not a toy. Maybe the other evil toys will think I am.
Maybe we should paint you to look like Usul.
I meant like a little toy fairy, but that could work.
We'll put a little shell on you.
Oh, yes. Does anyone have a really small turtle shell?
We'll take one of the Usuls.
Okay, just don't stick it to me, actually. Yeah, stick it to me.
I have string.
That could work. Okay.
I from one turtle to almost another. Sticking shells on is really painful.
Wait a minute. And she kind of like jumps out of the way. Were you able to sew that to my skin?
No, I was just gonna put it like a backpack.
How do you feel about staples? No.
I'm not that dexterous.
As you were discussing this, you hear a little from within the rafters. Olden, kind of trundling along. You see, as you are going through, looking for something to affix this giant turtle shell, this onto Lenara. You find a small jack-in-the-box, still presumably in the box, with the little crank just slowly cranking on its own.
I will start to crank it more.
And not a clown, as one would hope. Or really, no, does anybody hope for a clown? Not as a little jolly jack-in-the-box. Instead, it is more akin to a Venus flytrap shoots out and just kind of affixes itself to your face.
It takes like 5 seconds to pass, and then Alden goes, "Ah!"
Oh golly, you take 15 points of piercing damage.
So it doesn't go. It goes straight past my AC then.
I mean, I can roll to attack. I am gonna give it advantage because
Okay.
your face is directly in front of it.
That's fair.
Does a 22 hit?
Oh, just barely.
Then I will reroll damage as I'm a benevolent DM. And this time you only take 11 points of slashing damage.
Hey.
But there is currently a jack-in-the-box stuck to your face.
Somebody help me.
Here. Gonna cast Firebolt at the jack-in-the-box. Push that away.
This is some kind of karmic justice.
Try not to move!
Don't move, okay?
Alright. Is that a roll to attack?
It is.
Mhm.
13 to hit.
That does not hit.
Ah, no, I'm on fire,
Oh, no.
and there's a thing on my face.
Oh, sorry.
Alden, as you said, you are both on fire and there is a thing attached to your face.
I'm going to try and yank it off my face. I'm gonna cut it off by the roots, not roots, like the
Oh no,
extendy bit.
as I said, this is very much a vegetable matter that is kind of protruded out of this box.
I'll just cut it off by the seams.
Yeah. Roll to attack.
Sure. That is an 18 to hit.
That is a solid hit.
Nice. And that is, wow, 15 damage.
Oh, you slash this thing in half. This weird black gore just kind of spills out from it, slopping on the floor of this factorium, and causing quite the mess. A little Yule elf comes trundling out and just kind of starts mopping it up and says, this is gonna be a health hazard. Frosty has donated $15.69. 1d4 tables of chaos.
Nice.
Nice. Let's see. I have 2 table of chaos rolls. So, Randy Lumpsucker, could you roll me a D percentile? And Lenara, could you roll me a D percentile?
$85.
85. Okay. For the next, I am going to say rest of the adventure, you can cast any cantrip as a bonus action.
That makes me happy.
This kind of a surge of magical energy go through you. Your little wings sparkle a little bit more than usual. The life returns to your flower crown. Randy Lumpsucker, what is
I rolled a 39.
35?
9.
39?
Yes. Oh no.
Okay. The ground within 10 feet of you becomes covered in a slick of grease, and every creature standing in the area has to make a dexterity savings throw or fall prone.
Too much lard.
Can I choose to fail the dexterity saving throw and just make a pratfall?
Oh yeah, no, definitely.
Okay, yeah. I will do that.
I definitely like to think that this is just his tub of lard spilling out by accident.
It's falling out of his pockets.
I also use prestidigitation to make like the cartoon noise as I slip on the grease.
Yes, you kind of pratfall directly into the grease. Luna, Usul, and Olden. Actually, no, Luna, you could probably... you could probably fly out of the grease.
I think I would have walked away because of that Jack-in-the-Box. So...
Then, Usul, would you make a dexterity saving throw?
Sure. I have negative points in that.
Yeah, no. Turtles are known for being extremely dexterous.
19 minus 1 is 18.
Oh no, turtles are apparently known for being extremely dexterous.
So instead of falling, what I do is I just shout out, "Cowabunga!" And I kind of just slide over to the edge.
Uses the back of his shell like a skateboard.
Lenara, as you are up in the rafters, you hear the little and turning around to see what the source of this sound is, you see a little nutcracker with its little mouth and a small bayonet which it tries to kind of run you through with.
Everything's so stabby in this game.
I know, but with a 4, I am guessing it does not get anywhere close to injuring you, but with the nutcracker making its appearance known, a little teddy bear descends from the rafters, falling upon Usul, and a little toy car, which is very anachronistic for this time. So it is a little toy cart, falls from the rafters onto Luna. You can see it too is drawn by a little skeletal horse, also with a tiny knife. And I'm going to have y'all roll for initiative.
Oh.
You got a 4? Is that what you said, Olden?
I got a 21, natural 20.
Oh, womp womp.
I also rolled a natural 20 for 22.
Oh,
it's like the worst type of check to roll a natural.
Yeah, I know, right? We've wasted it.
Like...
I rolled a 17.
17.
I rolled a 19.
19.
I rolled a 6, which is 5.
A 6 is 5. Ninja is 19. And White is 5. And the killer toys... Oh, they also get a 17, but they will go after Lenara, because I'm being benevolent. Alright. So there are 3 killer toys. We will start with Randy.
Okay. I use half my movement to get up from this grease patch. I'm not going to try to move out of it because then I might fall again. And I'm going to cast Dissonant Whispers on the teddy bear. And I will whisper into its ears. What's the deal with scrying? You pay 1,000 gold for a magical focus and you can see anything, everywhere, anytime. Meanwhile, I pay twice that amount to lawyers, still don't get to see my kids on the weekends.
You hear from the rafters.
He has to make a wisdom 14 saving throw upon hearing that joke.
Okay, that is my only natural. That is my second natural 20 of the game.
I think it just it still takes half damage.
Mhm.
Okay, so that's 5d6, but it's gonna get halved. That's 15 and 3, 18. So that'll get half to 9.
To 9. Okay, cool beans. The bear is rattled, but it is still approaching Usul with murderous intent. Its little paws sprouting razor-sharp talons, its mouth full of sharp teeth. It's still a cuddly bear. I mean, it's super huggable, but it is also now covered in sharp, pointy bits. Ulden, you're up.
So what what enemies are close to me?
I will say there are 3 toys. There is one on Usul, there is one on Luna, and up in the rafters, Lenara is fighting a little nutcracker. So I will say Luna's is probably the closest to you.
I will go up to Luna,
Mhm.
where Luna is. I'm not getting too close to the grease.
Mhm.
The greasy boy that he is. And I'm going to take a swing with my greatsword, making my first attack.
All right, swing away.
9 for my first attack.
A 9 does not cut it.
I'll make a second swing.
Yeah, oh yeah, by all means.
15.
A 15 is a hit.
Nice. I'm going to... Can I put smite on this?
Yeah, smite away.
I have no idea how smite works.
You basically, if you're playing a paladin, you basically just keep adding dice until whatever you're fighting just kind of vanishes.
Right. Where is smite?
Yeah,
Did I take it? I feel like you should have.
I think it's default. It should be under actions, I believe, or maybe features.
Evil toys.
Features.
That's a paladin.
Divine smite. There it is. Right. I'll expend 1 spell slot to deal 2d8 extra radiant damage.
All right.
So my first initial roll is 12 damage, but I'll add to 2d8 to that.
Yeah.
And that is 10 radiant damage.
Okay, this toy just simply explodes, just in a little. Pff.
Probably didn't need to do that much for it, but it's fine.
You know, I feel good about it though.
You know, the dramatics are important. The flair.
All right. Next up, unless there was anything else you wanted to do.
Bonus actions. Nope. I'm good.
All right. Then Luna, you are up.
So Luna will fly up into the rafters. And how far away am I from the Nutcracker? Roughly.
I'd say you're probably within 15 feet.
In that case, then I will. When I fly up, I will back away a bit because I want to use my bow.
Yeah, by all means.
So I'll back away, and then I will fire 2 arrows at it. So
Try not to miss.
yeah, you had to say that, didn't you? The first one's a 9.
Yeah. The arrow whizzes by you, Lenara.
Sorry.
Doing great.
The second one, because I am proficient with longbows, is a 25.
Ooh, that is a solid hit.
Right. So 8 piercing damage.
The Nutcracker just gets hit right in the back. Maybe the arrow is jutting out of its little Nutcracker mouth. But it is still trying to attack Lenara with its little bayonet.
Luna will squawk at it. You leave my friend alone.
Which is Nutcracker for. You literally just met like 2 hours ago.
I'm quick to make friends, all right?
All right. Speaking of which, Lenara, it is your turn.
Lenara's gonna look at the little Nutcracker, and she's just gonna be like, you know, one day I'm going to make a ballad of this fight. Tell me your name. I do hope it rhymes with horribly slaughtered. And she's going to cast Vicious Mockery, and that's a 15 save. Wisdom, please.
Okay. Does a 9 work? Nines?
That means he fails.
Ah.
So that's D4 is really sharp. That's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 points of psychic damage.
The little toy says, which is Nutcracker for, well, actually, my name does rhyme with brutally slaughtered. And those are its last words before its little head just kind of explodes, and the toy just, what's left of the toy falls lifelessly out of the rafters. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Yeah, she is going to flutter out of the rafters, and she will land on the Olden. Mm-hmm. And she's going to put a hand onto the side of a shell, and she's going to be like, I think it's time you show them how brave you really are. And she's going to cast heroism onto Olden.
I'm actually pretty... I'm kidding. No, he's not scared. He wouldn't be.
I'm horribly terrified.
What are these monstrosities that are here?
He now gets 4 temporary HP at the start of his turn until I lose concentration. And that is the end of my turn.
All right. It is the one remaining killer toy that is currently attacking Usul. And it will attack you twice, once with its mighty bare jaw and once with its bare hands. I'm guessing the 10 does not hit.
Nope.
Does the 13 hit?
Nope.
No, then it is just ineffectually swiping at you. You could probably hold it at arm's length and it won't hurt you. It is now your turn, Usul.
I laugh and say, "Total power!" and I rage. And then when I go into rage, I emit a 10-foot aura that burns any creature within 10 feet of me for 3 fire damage.
Oh, nice. Yeah, this bear takes 3 points of fire damage.
I don't know if anybody else is standing near me. It's indiscriminate.
Well, I'm also going to say, if things are causing fire damage, you are sitting in a grease puddle.
I sure am.
And so is poor Randy Lumpsucker.
Goodbye, Randy.
I hope he dies.
So I will say this grease ignites, wreathing both you and Randy and the toy in an additional flame, which, oddly enough, is also green. Who knew?
Green flame.
Green flame. Taking 3 points of fire damage.
Randy, what did you do to this flame? Why is it green?
It is very rancid.
Anyways, we'll attack this little bear with my great axe. First one is going to be 24.
That is a hit.
Second attack is a natural 20.
That is also probably a hit.
Which is like 27.
Yeah.
And then we're going to do a little damage.
Yeah. Swing away.
Okay. 11. And 9 plus 2. 4. So that's going to be 24 damage.
Okay, this little bear just is obliterated. Maybe you just kind of hucked it into the ground and then just... but there is nary a bear remains once you are done with it. Maybe a few stray bits of fluff.
Bits of stuffing floating through the air, catching on fire.
Yeah, just immediately, as well as you and Randy Lumpsucker.
Yes.
It smells... No, it smells terrible. I was going to say it smells great.
Burning rancid grease.
Yeah, no.
Burning grease, yeah. That
Not just burning grease, burning rancid grease.
Yeah.
The entire factory is starting to catch on fire. But as these flames kind of gather and rise and lick across the walls, you just hear oh. They're fighting with weapons. They're fighting with bows. They're fighting with fingers and hands and with toes. And kind of walking out, you see this furry red creature dressed up like Father Yule. You can see it's got kind of a little bit of a maw to it. It's got a little curly hairdo. It is a legally distinct creature, and you just hear, "You're a mean one, Senor Grunch. You really are a heel."
Beautiful.
That's as much as you can sing before the stream gets DMCA'd.
Before we get sued by the Dr. Seuss estate, Mr. Grunch.
But it's so legally
Senor
distinct.
Grunch.
Senor Grunch. Oh, he's wearing a little sombrero. And he says, "Ole." And that is where we will leave it. And for our break, before we go to break, Wouter, you're going to remind me to do the giveaway.
I was going to remind you, but you reminded yourself. So
you know what? I
don't have to do anything.
Because of your single gesture, let's go over to our giveaway screen. What are we giving away this time? Why, it is a Call of the Wild gift key, an Elderwood gift card worth $25, and a Wormwood gift card, courtesy of our good friends at Wormwood, for $50. Will you win it? Well, let's find out. In 3, 2, 1, type !gimme, and you can be entered to win this prize draw, which we will do at the end of the game. You could be a winner. I could be a winner because I get to spend time with y'all. But yeah, until then, don't go nowhere unless it's to grab a drink, grab a snack, grab a friend. Go on to social media and tell all your friends about Mercy Road. All your friends who are up at 3 a.m. Wake them up. Just violently shake them. And we will be back. So don't go nowhere. Wait. Wave goodbye, everybody. That's right, wrong team. Bye. We'll be back in a second. Don't go nowhere. Okay, we... They can hear my voice. Oh my goodness, they can hear your voices. Yes, thank you for that. I was actually checking the meters to make sure everything was going right. That's the wrong team. This is the right team. Hello, everybody.
Miracle.
Fear. How you doing? This is Mercy Road 3, the Yuletree Caper, which so far has had very little Yuletree actually in it. We are raising money for Child's Play charity. If you're not familiar with Child's Play, they are a charity that provide toys and games to children in hospitals and domestic violence shelters around the world. So if you haven't... it looks like while we were gone, Elliot donated $10. Advantage for Ninja Nerds. Get the Gronch! You'll be sorry. White. I took psychic damage.
Thank you,
from
Elliot.
that. But thank you, Elliot. I can't do the heart very well, so circle of friendship. No, stop rubbing it in. Thank you, White. You've made it up for your terrible pun.
Terrible.
When we last left our group, they had they had removed all of the killer toys from Father Yule's workshop, thereby securing safer work conditions for the Yule elves that they didn't maim. After reveling in their victory over a small teddy bear, they were approached by the deep, bassy tones of a singing Gronch. Senor Gronch, to be precise. A cruel and perfidious villain known throughout all of the Frozen Far for his anti-Yule beliefs. Radical, one would call it. And as he kind of approaches all of you, he immediately says, "Well, there's too many people here. Goodbye!" and runs out the back door.
Can I throw my sword at him?
Yeah, go nuts. go right ahead.
I'm not trying to be murder hobo, but it's just kind of how it's going right now. I was told to kill toys, and there's a toy right there.
I'm running quickly. I'm running
Is it-
slickly. I'm running.
Okay, when I throw my weapon, do I make an attack roll or do I make an athletics check?
You would make a ranged attack.
How do I do that?
You roll a d20. You're proficient in greatsword, so you add your proficiency bonus, which is
Plus 7.
2. Plus 7.
Plus 7's my hit.
Plus your
Proficiency should be like
dexterity
plus
bonus.
2 or 3. I think.
Plus 1. Okay. That is a 14.
14 does not hit. Your greatsword just kind of sticks into the wall, and the Grinch says, "Looks
The
like
Grinch?
you've just..." Oh, sorry, the Gronch, Senor Gronch, just says, "You'll have to try better than that, loser." As
Can I throw Olden at him?
Please do.
like slide him, like put him on the back of his shell and then just slide him
through
like
the
a
flaming
curling,
grease.
like
Like
a
a
curling
Beyblade.
ball.
The Gronch has already made his a very valiant escape. Bold, bold is an understatement. And as you pursue him, you can see that he has gotten into Father Yule's backup sleigh. Which was at one point led by Phantasmal Seeds. This one is just pulled by a single corgi. And he kind of gets a whip and just goes, "Yeah, Sir Pancakes, onwards!" And whoosh, Sir Pancakes kind of yelps and pulls this entire sleigh behind him. And from behind, you just hear, "Don't worry, I'm coming! I'm a coming. It's me, Jack Marrow. See, this whole thing has come back around. I saved my Fabergé eggs." And he is on a sled, being pulled by a bunch of skeletal dogs.
Are they skeletal corgis?
They are not Oh, John Coffee Robot has donated $50. Very rare item for Randy Lumpsucker. He needs it to become a prop comedian. Oh,
Thank you, John.
Thank you, John, for your generosity and also for that cruel remark to poor Randy Lumpsucker. Randy.
Maybe if we give him enough magic items, he can look like he's funny.
You get an amulet of the plains.
Okay. What does it do?
I think you can
Hang
traverse
on, I can
planes.
look it up myself.
Oh, yeah. As this kind of little gift appears right in front of you, just a little. And as you open it up, you pull out this amulet of the plains. There's a little tag with probably a price tag is still attached to it. A gift receipt is in the box. And Jack Marrow says, "I'd go with you, but I'm a coward. So please take my sled and go save Yule. I should also mention it looked like the Granch had loaded up his cart with several bags of holding worth of toys that were supposed to go to children. Anyways, he's got a fairly heavy head start. Good luck. I'm gonna go back to the flaming remains of my home, for where I've lived for the last year. Thank you for setting it on fire."
Well, now you'll be warm.
I don't have skin to be cold.
Bones can get cold.
I don't have nerves.
How are you moving?
I don't know. I don't know how I have nerves and how you're getting on them, but that's how it is.
Wow,
When he
no
starts
need
to
be
think
insensitive.
about this, does he just fall apart? Like
Oh,
once
yeah,
he
no,
starts thinking about the logistics of it.
Yeah, it's one
The
of
science
those.
doesn't match up.
This isn't right at all.
Boom.
It just falls apart.
Hey, free bone arrow.
This is the tale of Captain Jack Marrow. And Jack Marrow is going inside the factory and it's like, why is this place on fire too?
Look, we have a problem.
I think you
Slight
need to use
arsony problem.
Just a little bit of arson. That's a treat.
Just, yeah.
Should we chase after the red Granch?
We probably should. Let's head after him. I'm sure he can't be that far ahead.
He's only a little guy. On a sleigh, pulled by dogs.
By a single dog wearing a single antler.
Yeah, let's start chasing after him. Let's get on the.
It's just a rhino.
How fast would you say the sleigh pulled by the single dog with the tied-on reindeer antler is?
Normally I would say pretty slow, because that's just what logic tells you, right? Unfortunately, this isn't just any corgi, as I think some people are aware, and it is going at a brisk 100 kilometers per hour. Highway speed.
It's impressive.
Yeah.
Anybody have... Oh, we can steal that bone marrow guy's cart sled thing. Steal? I didn't mean to say steal. Borrow.
I'm pretty sure he left it for us to use.
Exactly.
It's not stealing. I want to save Yule. Just I don't want to do it myself. Look, I'm a supporting character. You can do this.
We take his sled.
As you
Who's
jump-
going to pull it? I guess we can have Stabby. Stabber.
He left the dead dogs as well.
There were skeletal dogs.
Who's faster, the Stabber who can fly or a bunch of dogs?
Well, clearly one dog is pretty damn fast.
Alden, you don't even have time to really process this, as you and the sled just go off at a matching speed.
I hope it's not only me on the sled.
Yep.
Great. Ah!
Wait, we're still
Wait.
standing.
Now this is sled racing.
Fuck you.
I don't like snow. It's coarse. It's rough. and it gets everywhere.
No, please. No more.
Yippee! Go on. You're gonna say something, Randy.
Randy looks around to see if he can spot any younglings.
Oh no! Lightsaber comes out. As you look around, you don't see younglings. You see some Yule elves. And
Yeah, never mind.
They have gotten a little carriage ready, and they're like, "Come on, we'll pull it. We can probably catch up. We got speedy little legs."
Let's do it.
Sure.
The Yule elves start. Oh gosh. Dragging this sleigh with the two 400-pound turtles, the nice light owlin and fairy. Oh, sorry, no, only the one 400-pound turtle, and also Randy Lumpsucker.
Yes, I'm actually 450 pounds plus all my equipment.
You are just kind of almost picking up speed. You can see the Gronch in the distance. He had a sizable advantage, yet has squandered it apparently. But is now going at a brisk downhill down a glacier. And every now and then he'll reach into his bag and just kind of throw a toy back at you, Olden. Just get out of here. Get out of here. Stop chasing me.
Do I catch anything good?
No, but you get hit by a few cheap Olden Usul toys.
I'll throw them behind me at Usul.
Yeah, Usul.
Wherever Usul is.
They are catching up. Now, every turn, because I'm going to say this is a turn, we're going to go Gronch, then Olden, and then Team Elf Drawn Cart. I need somebody to roll me a d20. We'll start off with Olden.
Okay, just a flat d20?
Yes.
Okay.
Preferably a d20 with 20 sides on it.
Yeah. If it has 21, that's too many. 19,
11.
Not nearly enough. Okay. I'm just going to... Okay. You are slowly but surely catching up on the Gronch. On Senor Gronch, who's saying, "Ondale, ondale!" To his single corgi-drawn carriage. Team elf-drawn carriage. Could you also roll me a d20?
Every one of us?
Just one of you. Whoever gets there first. Randy Lumpsucker, roll me a d20.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I have one here. Okay. Oh, that's another natural 20.
Okay, you're just rocketing ahead.
This die, usually it rolls very badly, but then every now and then I get a 20 on it.
All right, you are about even with Olden. Olden, you are, you can see your friends in a cart beside you being pulled by elves going at highway speeds.
Ooh, snacks.
No, you can't eat us.
Do you taste worse than the foreman?
No, he tastes great.
Oh.
No. They taste awful. Don't eat them.
Turtles are
Let's make 'em run
normally
faster, right?
herbivores,
Get that
but
fear.
I think I've got a taste for blood.
Are
And
for candy.
all of y'all familiar with skill challenges?
Kind of, yes.
Okay. Each one of you needs to make a skill check. It can't be the same as the person that preceded you. Preceded you. We'll start off with Randy Lumpsucker. How are you, what skill are you using, and how is this assisting you in your chase?
Yes. Is this like purely skills, or can I use like class abilities or spells as well?
Typically skills, but if you can convince me, I can be easily swayed. We're basically looking for more
3 AM
successes.
sauce we're talking about, so
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna use performance because that's the best one I have, and so I'm gonna just shout a joke so bad that it might distract the grunge, and so maybe he'll like lose focus on his sleigh.
All right. Then roll me that performance.
Okay. Okay. So hang on. So you've heard of two-faced people, right? People who put on two different faces. Well, my ex-wife, she put on so many different faces. I thought I was married to Matt Mercer. Am I right, folks? I rolled a 12.
Okay.
That's with a +9 bonus.
That's with a +9 bonus. No one can say that you did not try.
I think you can say that. Yeah.
No, I actually kind of like that joke, so I'm gonna say you tried. Usul.
Yes, that's me. Hello,
That's you.
hi.
What skill are you going to use to assist your team?
I'm going to use athletics because it's
That's
something
going to be
I'm
what I'm
good
going to use.
at. And let's do a little roll here.
Yeah, roller.
So that's going to be +7. That's going to be 23.
Ooh, that's a very good.
And I say,
Feel the rhythm, feel the rhyme. Get on up. It's elf sled time.
and I'm just pushing behind the sled.
The sled begins to pick up its pace as you push it behind, going at what can only be described as an unnecessarily fast speed. Luna, you are up.
Would we say that the Grunch is humanoid?
Humanoid, but he's slippery as an eel. Wait, no, that's copywritten. He's slippery as a slime. He's as prickly as a displacer beast.
Cool.
Yeah.
So humanoids and if he's as prickly as displacer beasts are both my favourite enemies. So I am going to basically use my ranger skills and my owling skills to track the Grunch to make sure we don't lose him.
All right. Give me a survival check.
Survival.
Dr. Sauce John. No.
The first one is a dirty 20.
Mm-hmm.
And the second one's 11. So let's go with the 20.
Okay. That is a good success. You have kind of charted out the Grunch's path. You can tell that he is going down this glacier, down its side, and probably to his hideout on top of a hill. Not really a tall hill, it's more of a mound, just with a little hovel on top somewhere down the road. Really, his living conditions are squalid. Olden the Wise.
Okay, is the Grunch, Senior Grunch, within 10 feet of me,
No.
by chance? Damn it, never mind, there goes the spell
unfortunately
option. Then I will try and persuade my dog.
Mm-hmm.
It's made out of bones, right?
They are skeletal doggies.
I don't know how their interest they'll be in this, but maybe if I make it convincing. Mr. Dogs that are pulling this cart.
They all stop and look at you.
If you go faster, I promise that I'll share eating Jack Marrow with you.
They kind of look to each other and then they all
It's
just look
very
at the
tasty.
elves.
Oh, we could also share that if you want.
Roll me an animal handling check.
Animal handling, not persuasion.
You are trying to handle animals.
Okay. 6.
Okay. With a 6, that is unfortunately not good enough.
I hope they don't just jump on top of the elves.
No, they don't jump on the elves yet, but they are no longer pursuing the Grunch. They are pursuing the the other cart.
Cool. I mean, at least we're still following.
Yep. Lenara, you are up.
Right. Lenara is going to use intimidation to the elves. Now it's a bit easier after we're getting out chased by dead dogs.
Mm-hmm.
She's going to look down to the elves and she's going to be like, if you don't run faster than the rest of the carts, I will feed each and every one of you to the turtle. And he looks really hungry and is definitely getting closer.
Wait, you're talking about the jerk turtle, right? Not the nice one?
The jerk one, but the nice one might eat you as well.
Would you do that? That's not the Usul I know.
It would rot my beak. I'm too old.
You have dentures. As the cart kind of picks up speed, you see the Granch is behind you, or in front of you. The Granch kind of reaches down, picks up the Corgi, and says, "Get them, Sir Pancakes!" and hurls them into your cart. I'm going to roll this die.
You guys don't just hug Sir Pancakes. I'm very sad.
Come on.
1, 2, 3. It actually does go for Lenara. Does an 18 hit?
Yes.
Okay. You and the Corgi go flying off of the cart, past the skeletal dogs, and into a small snowdrift.
Can I try and grab her as she flies past me?
Yes, if you make me a dexterity saving throw.
I got a 9, so I'm
If you're
guessing
if you're
just
within
go
10
straight through my claws.
If you're within 10 feet of me, you get a +1.
Oh, a 10.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, a 10 does not cut it. Lenara, you and the Corgi go arse over tea kettle into a snowdrift.
Stand up. Sorry.
Mr. Granch, his cart eventually kind of slides to a halt and says, "I didn't think this through, but I guess I'll just take this switchblade that I have. I'm going to fuck you up."
There really is a lot of stabbing in this game.
I really hope that the elves don't stop and we just pull, we just ram into them.
Wightfyre just donated $44.31 for chaos. Also, nice. We are at, oh my goodness, Wightfyre, that was very generous. We are at $4,206.90. So it is.
We did it.
Womp womp. Nice. Dab. Dab.
Right.
Super.
No.
Olden, I am going to say that as your cart, or as the sled that you're on, led by the dogs, it keeps going.
I'm gonna hop off.
All right, roll me an acrobatics check.
Acrobatics. I'm actually kind of good at that.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I would be if I didn't roll a 9 for a 10.
As you go to jump off, your foot gets caught on the sled, and it just keeps going. And going. And
I'm gonna try and use my sword and jam it into where I'm stuck.
Okay. Roll me. I guess this would be
Athletics.
We are mixing things up. Strength, sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Natural 20, 21. There it is.
Oh, very well done. You managed to loosen your foot, falling off and sliding into the snow, and you see Senor Granch has put away his stabby knife, and instead pulled out a flame blade. Just
Is that so we can toast marshmallows?
Just so I can roast marshmallows on your flaming remains, and that be fun, Mr. Grunch.
Very dramatic. I love it.
Oh, thank you. I've been working on this all Christmas, all Yule season.
So like a day or?
Oh, but it's about a week.
Okay. Last minute preparing. I understand.
Yeah. Yes. No. I would have prepared more, but you know.
Licensing.
Licensing.
Mm.
We're being sued by Dr. Seuss's estate.
Anyways.
And Senor Grunch takes his fighting pose and prepares for combat. Roll for initiative once again. Or you know what? Let's just use the initiative from last round because I still got it up. Randy.
Okay.
Yes.
We'll go Randy, Olden, Luna, Lenara, Mr. Grunch, and then White. I mean, Usul.
Because I rolled a 4 anyways, so.
Well, I mean, that is, well, this way it is slightly better.
There's something very chaotic I could do.
Yeah.
But it would probably either way cause a lot of trouble for you, Sauce. So I don't think I will do it.
No,
Do it.
You should do
Do it.
that.
Well,
100%. We love chaos.
yeah.
with the amulet I just got, I could
Yes.
cast plane shift and banish the grunge to another plane. But if it fails, every one of us travel to a random destination.
If you get them from a donation and you don't use it, it's like a crime.
Come on, do it.
Well, the thing
Do
is,
it.
if I succeed, then the grunge is just
it.
gone.
Do it, do it, do it,
Which
do it, do
might
it.
be a bit anticlimactic, right? No?
Do
Should I
it.
do it? Okay, everyone's saying I should do it. Okay, I'm going to hang on. Wait. While wearing this amulet, you can use an action to name a location you are familiar with or on another plane of existence.
There's a good one called Pandemonium.
Sure. Pandemonium.
There's one called Pandemonium, which is
So, now I have to make a DC 15 intelligence check.
How smart is Randy?
Um,
Not numerically. If you could describe
Loaded
Randy's
question.
intelligence.
not very.
Okay. You know what? You got this. I believe in you. One of you is
You
back.
get a +1 while
Uh,
you're next to me.
I'm going to say,
Mm-hmm.
for the people in the audience, if you want Randy to succeed, you can donate to give him advantage. Or if you would rather send everybody into...
It won't focus, but it's a 2.
Okay. Tell me what happens when you fail.
So I get a +1,
Mhm.
and then another +1 from Holden, but I don't think that's gonna do much.
Then
You and each creature and object within 50 feet of you travel to a random destination.
Okay.
Why
I-
am I
Grunge
back
within
home?
50 feet of us?
I am going to say the chat can give you advantage.
I mean, it might be good.
Chat, or alternatively,
Oh,
I can send them to a random
I
plane.
have advantage from Elliot, so I'll say to Elliot if they're still in the chat. If
Yeah.
you want me to give it over to give Wouter advantage, just say, and I'll do it.
Is it Wouter? I thought it was Wouter.
Yeah, it's Wouter.
Wouter.
Wouter, sorry.
Doesn't matter.
No, it matters to me.
Wouter.
Okay, Elliot says go ahead.
Yeah,
We
then
got
I give it
Good.
to you.
Okay.
As we know, Elliot is the DM. of
I
this.
can't wait for a 1.
Elliot is the shadow DM.
Well,
I
it
knew
isn't
it.
a 1, but it's a 3. So
Yeah,
that's
you got one higher.
that's one better.
I
Um,
tried.
So the item says that I have to roll a D100, and on a 1 to 60, I travel to a random location on the plane you named, and 61 to 100 travel to a completely random.
But I hope you didn't roll over 60 because Pandemonium sucks.
But I might also leave this up to Sauce to see how he wants to rule this. Magical mishap.
I mean, I'm very tempted to. I'm flipping through my book right now, looking for a list of the planes because I know it's in here somewhere. But if you want to roll the dice,
I
hopefully
believe
Pandemonium
Pandemonium's
doesn't suck too much.
in the hells, I believe.
Yes.
Yes, it is. Oh, I rolled a 100 on my D100. So you travel to a randomly determined plane of existence.
Okay, I can determine that. I've got my all right. Can you first start by rolling me a D percentile?
45.
45. Okay. All right. Can you roll me? Actually, no. You know, this isn't too bad. You travel to the Beastlands.
Okay.
Let me blurb.
And-
Get up a quick description of what the Beastlands are. Boop-a-doo. The Beastlands, plain forgotten realm. The wilderness of the Beastlands, also known as the Happy Hunting Grounds, is an outer plane representing neutral and chaotic good in the wheel of cosmology. It is described as the world tree, blah, 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 blah. The Happy Hunting Grounds was given to the plane by those that first scryed it, assuming the abundant and varied game and wildlife would be a sportsman's paradise, but the native inhabitants of this plane were all capable of speech and comparable to humans in range of intelligence. So as you kind of arrive at this Happy Hunting Grounds, you see a flash of intelligence in the eyes of Sir Pancake's Lenara, as it too is given intelligence. It seems to be taking a moment for it to clue in. Unfortunately, Olden, you were cast away to a completely different realm, and not only are you banished from the realm that you were once in, but you are banished from the game.
Yep.
Have fun at work, Mecha.
Thanks. Okay, well, I'll see you guys in chat.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yep.
Take care, Mecha.
Thanks for subbing, Mecha. Thank you so much.
Okay. Thank you, no worries.
Yeah.
And have fun with your games.
Yeah, have fun at work. We're all counting on you.
I'll really, really try. Okay, bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
I do also have some good news.
Yeah?
There is no recharge time on this amulet.
Okay, but it will have to be
yeah.
used next turn.
Yeah.
So
did everyone, like, is the grunge here as well?
Oh yeah, the grunge is here, and he is not happy. I'm kind of confused to my place, but that won't stop me from committing a felonious assault, Mr. Grunge. And he whips out his flame blade, and he waits for whoever turn it is next. I'm holding Robin's window in place. Let me see. Next up is Olden, who is not here. He has been cast away to places unknown. Next up is Luna.
Right, okay. In that case, then I will use my longbow to shoot at the Grunch. And as a bonus action, I'm going to chuck Hunter's Mark on it as well.
Alright, 1 second. Fire away.
So the first shot is a 22 to hit.
A 22 is a hit.
And the second one is a 16.
Alright, a 16 is also a hit.
Okay. Bear with me 1 second. 7, 15, and what does Hunter's Mark give me? Because I can't remember.
Hunter's Mark is a D6.
Yes, thank you. It is.
Your level.
Yes. And that is a 6. So it's 21 points of piercing damage altogether.
Oh, geez, that is a good solid hit. The Gronch is not happy. Sorry, I'm looking to see if I have the font that John gave me. I think I do. I'm looking at the text in... no, it is not here. So I will not put this into Wingdings. I promise not to put it into Wingdings. Alright. I'm going to say it is now Sir Pancakes' turn. Sir Pancakes, you are a level 20 paladin.
Hello. I am a corgi, yes?
Yes.
Okay. Is anybody injured?
Is anybody injured?
But seriously.
No.
No, everyone's fine.
Because I can cast Lay on Pause. Okay, I will ready Thunderous Smite with a bonus action. How about that? Is there an enemy close by?
There is. There is the Gronch, Senor Gronch.
Okay, I will go up and hit him with my paw.
just bat him. All right, roll
I'll
that
try
attack.
to give him pause.
That is a 28 unarmed strike.
That is unsurprisingly a hit.
Okay, let me roll my damage, which I totally have. That is with Thunderous Smite 16 damage.
Okay, the Gronch reels back and says, I trusted you, Corgi, and here you are betraying me.
Woof.
You don't mean that. I know you don't mean that.
And I will stand my ground at the end of my turn.
Defiant little pup. All right. It is Lenara, your turn.
So Lenara kind of like gets up and she's just in shock that the corgi can talk.
Yep.
She's like, did anyone else just hear the corgi talk? Just me? No? Okay, this is fine. Right. And then she flutters into the air and she gets ready to head over and join the fray against the Grunch. So she's going to flutter over and she is going to cast Firebolt at the because she likes Firebolt. She's going to cast Firebolt at the Grunch.
All
The
right.
Grunch.
Cast away.
Grunch. Oh, that's better. That is a 21 to hit.
That is a solid hit.
Yay! I hit something. And that's 16 points of fire damage.
Okay, the Gronch reels again, his red fur just igniting, his cheap acrylic suit also catching on fire, and he's patting it out as it melts onto him. Next up is...
So sorry. She'll really quickly put a little hand onto the corgi, onto Sir Pancakes, and she's just going to be like, aren't you just the bravest boy I've ever seen? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. And she's going to cast heroism on the corgi. And that is the end of her turn.
I wag my tail.
Little stumpy tail going all over the place. All right, the Gronch kind of eyes you down, Sir Pancakes. Infuriated at this betrayal, he raises his flame blade. He's going to make 2 attacks. Now, if I recall correctly, Sir Pancakes was wearing full plate when we last left him.
Of course.
Of course.
I sleep in it.
Yeah. But I don't know if it would a 21 hit.
That would just hit with plate armor.
All right, then you take a total of 9 points of fire damage.
Oh no. You shall not hear a whimper from me.
as the flame blade licks across your armor, probably right on your little tum-tum.
Tum-tum?
Yes.
Not my tum-tum. My only weak point.
That is for belly scritches, not for slashing with sharp objects.
Exactly.
Usul, how do you feel about this?
Well, I can't abide anyone attacking a poor, clearly defenseless corgi.
It just did a thunderous smite.
Not at all stronger than all of us. No. So we're gonna go and do a chop.
All right, chop
Couple
chop away.
Big old chops. My first roll's a 1, but the second roll is a 13, which equals 20.
That is a solid hit.
Okay, that's gonna be 12 damage.
Oh my! That really starts to sting. As the Grant kind of turns around and looks at you, also Usul pointing a finger at you. We are back up at the start. Randy.
So I'm actually fine with being on this plane, so I'm not gonna use my amulet again. Because this place looks nice, right? It's like nature and stuff.
Grounds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So instead, what I will do is use a bonus action to cast Unsettling Words at the Grunge. It's basically a reverse bardic inspiration. So I roll a d8, and you have to subtract that number from your next saving throw.
Oh no! Just saving
7.
throws or attacks?
No, the next saving throw before the start of my next turn.
Gotcha.
So you get a -7. I rolled a 7.
Shazbot, okay.
And then I am going to cast. Oh, damn. Okay, that's kind of dangerous. So I might not do that. I'm going to cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter. And I'll say, this spell was just named Tasha's Laughter before I cast it on you, you hideous piece of crap.
That's not very funny.
He has to make a Wisdom 14 saving throw, so that's -7.
-7. Okay, let's roll them dice. It's a 14. -7, so it's a 7.
Yeah. So he falls down.
Oh yeah.
Like uncontrollably laughing. And as long as I keep up my concentration, he can't stand up, and he's incapacitated. And at the end of his turn, and when he takes damage, he can repeat the Wisdom saving throw.
But with still the -7, right? Or is that
no? That was once.
One
that was
time.
Just once.
Gotcha. All right.
If he gets advantage on the saving throw, if he takes damage.
Cool.
So, but yeah.
Wherever Olden is, I assume him and all of the elves. It is just a massacre going on over there. But Luna, you are up next. The Granch is on the floor laughing semi-hysterically.
Excuse me. Yeah. Luna's gonna shoot at him with her longbow again. And with her bonus action, she's gonna cast Hail of Thorns as well.
Oh, I love that spell.
It's a fun spell. So... Right. Wrong way. So the first one is when my thing decides to work. The first one is a 13 to hit.
Mm-hmm. That is actually a miss, but he is when he's prone. Don't you get advantage?
Oh yeah. Good point. Well done,
I believe
Sauce.
you get advantage when you.
Wasn't it disadvantage on ranged attacks and advantage on melee attacks against the prone target? I might be wrong with that one.
Ethan, where
Oh,
are
hang
you?
on. I can check it in the spell description. There should be a link to what prone is. No, there isn't.
Ollie, as the DM to having to roll, what is your ruling?
What was the ruling again? What's the? So I'm reading my character
When someone
sheet.
is prone, and there is a ranged attack, is it advantage or disadvantage?
It's disadvantage.
All right. Thank you, Ollie.
Yeah, and unless, well, actually, I would probably rule if they are within 5 feet, then I think it should be a straight roll because they're on the ground.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of hard to miss at that
Yeah,
range.
because you can't really impose disadvantage if you're like on the ground and stopping them firing. So.
Yeah, but I would say in this case he is almost helpless, as he is racked with laughter. So I would say it is a straight roll.
Okay. Well, even with disadvantage, I rolled a 27 and a 23 to hit for the second one. So
both of those are solid hits.
So let's think. So we do 4 damage for the long bow. He's also hunter's marked. So bear with me while I do math. 3 for the hunter's mark, so that's 5, 6, 7. And then for Thorn Whip, he needs to do not Thorn Whip, sorry. Hail of Thorns, he needs to do a Dex 13 check.
With disadvantage, because he is currently racked with laughter, I believe.
Yeah, because he's prone and incapacitated.
A 5. 5? 5 do anything? 5 is the number you were looking for?
No, sorry. In that case, then Hail of Thorns does another 8 damage to him, and anyone who's within 5 feet of him also needs to do the Dex saving throw.
Sir Pancakes, Usul.
Sorry, guys.
Advantage on that.
Let's go. Dexterity.
Even with advantage, I got 10.
Okay.
I got an 11.
All right.
You both take 8 damage as well. Sorry, guys.
All right, I got lots of health.
Their Pancakes has 4 temp HP from heroism.
Okay. Yeah. You're feeling especially heroic, so much so that only one of the arrows pierces you instead of both.
You hear this little squawk from back of it going, sorry.
It's but a flesh wound.
Sir Pancakes.
Hang on.
Oh.
Before that, because the grunge took damage,
Oh, yes.
he gets to roll a wisdom saving throw with advantage.
That is a 2 and a 4.
Nope.
No.
You have to beat 14.
And I mean, my 2 was looking pretty good there. Sir Pancakes.
So I get my heroism heal, right?
Yes, I believe so.
How many points do I get?
4.
4. Feeling that's fine. Shake off that arrow. I will keep up the assault and attack him with my unarmed strike. I guess I have advantage.
Yes, as he is rolling around. He's like, I really don't find this funny, but you know.
That is a 23.
Oh, that is a solid hit.
Aha. And 6 damage.
Okay, what does it look like as Sir Pancake slays the Gronch?
Oh, I will just...
In the immortal words of one Matt Mercer, how do you want to do it?
Yeah, I think I will use my channel divinity anyway to use inspiring divine smite, and I'll be like, keep up the attack, allies, and I will probably just go for the ankle as he's on the ground and just tug and tug until the leg finally finally comes off.
Oh yeah, no, it separates.
Yeah, and
Well,
then once I have the leg, I will happily run around with the leg in my mouth.
Oh, come back with that! Oh god!
Guys, we have been victorious, and I will run around in circles.
Sir Pancake got a leg up on him.
Good one, chap.
Who's such a good boy?
Me, I am the good boy. I wrote you a leg. And I'll drop the leg.
There is a small burst of light in the happy hunting grounds. And Father Yule steps out of a small fissure in reality, bridging the happy hunting grounds to Marcia Bay. He's just looking around like, how the hell did you get here? But it was supposed to go to the frozen farm. What are you doing in the happy hunting ground? You know, whatever. Are the elves making toys again?
Yeah, sure.
They should be.
Let's go with that. Yeah.
Excellent.
They said they would.
Then hopefully Yule is saved. And Sir Pancakes, I just want you to know, you're on the good boy list this year.
I'm a good boy.
Who is a good boy?
Can I have a squeaky toy?
You can have several. And
Several. I like it when they squeak.
And he gives you a little squeaky newspaper.
Oh yes, the Daily Growl.
Yes,
This is my favorite newspaper.
it's my favorite publication.
Squeak.
And as we pull out of the happy hunting grounds, Father Yule, browbeating you for finding your way in different dimensions, we leave this heartwarming scene, with Yule perhaps saved, or perhaps ruined. We'll have to find out. Favorite publication, Wightfyre. Usul just explodes, okay? He just...
He had a good run.
Yeah, he had a good run, but now it's over. But don't go nowhere just yet, because we have a amazing prize draw that you might be able to win. That's right, you in chat. So let's find out. This is a prize for a Call of the Wild Key, an Elderwood gift card for $25, and a Wormwood gift card for $50. And let's see who won. I'm hoping it is... Oh, sorry, Chris. It ended a bit ago, but you might be able to get into the next one. Okay, this is a little odd. Robin Cosplay, you are the winner.
You. Congratulations.
We can see their reaction in real time. Congratulations. No, look happier, damn it. Too happy. Oh gosh, no, dial it back. Appropriate amount of happiness. There we go. Thank you to everybody who donated. Thank you to these lovely players. Ollie, thank you for subbing in at the last minute. But
it was an honor.
We'll do a little who you are, where we can find you, if we can find you places. And we'll start with Wouter. Who the heck are you? And are there places we can find you?
I mean, yeah, I'm Wouter. There are places you can find me. I don't really do anything. I have a Twitter.
You know what? You brighten my day with your character.
Yeah, you can find me in Twitch chat sometimes, but like, shout out to my cat.
Yeah.
There she is. It's a little white spot there.
Oh.
You can't really see that she's there, but I swear she's there. Okay, that's all. Shout out to my cat. That's it.
Yeah, I know. Wightfyre. Who the heck are you, and is there any place we can find you?
I am Wightfyre. You can find me on Twitter and Discord at Wightfyre. And I stream on the weekends usually over on Twitch.
Cool.
That's it. That's all.
Yeah, that's all we're getting. Ninja Nurse. Who the heck are you? Is there any place we can find you?
I'm Ninja Nurse, and I am usually around on Twitter or on Discord. So yeah, I too don't have much going on.
If Mecha were here, he would say you could find him over on twitch.tv/Mecha Spider. I would be remiss not to mention his contribution. But screw him. Ollie, who the heck are you? Seriously, where the heck did you come from?
Oh, I don't know. I just appeared. I don't know where I am. I have no idea. I'm Oliver. You can find Robin and I at To Have and To Roll on Twitch. We have a podcast. You can find us on Twitter, Instagram. It's all To Have and To Roll. Rolls into role play. We play some one-on-one D&D. We play some video games. We chat about LARPing, cosplay, TTRPGs, D&D, all that good stuff.
And I'm just going to add, in my head, Sir Pancake sounds exactly like you sounded. It was perfect.
Yes. I went, Paladin Corgi? Yes.
Yes, this is exactly what he sounds like. It was spot on. Thank you for subbing in at the last minute.
Thank you for having me.
Robin, aside from To Have and To Roll, or really if you just want to mention To Have and To Roll again, is there anywhere else we can find you, and who the heck are you?
I'm Robin. I tend to be Red Robin Cosplay online, but you can find me at To Have and To Roll. We are on everything, I think, at this point, and it's To Have _ To Roll, as in role play, on pretty much everything, I think. So we're basically just shadowing what Oliver said. So yeah, come watch us talk about LARP and D&D and play some D&D.
Awesome. So to all you players, thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for your effort and energy. I really appreciate it. It made this game super fun. A little circle of friendship to you as well. To everybody in chat, thank you very much. Don't go anywhere. We've got another game, the penultimate game of Mercy Road 3, the Yuletree Caper. Will Yule be saved? Probably not. I think it's just gonna be a disaster from here on out. Yeah, no, just, Faerun completely destroyed. Ruined, more like it. But yeah, until then, I will see you. Don't go nowhere unless it's to grab a friend, grab a drink, or grab your wallets. Open those wallets up. Give me them credit cards. Give me them digits. Goodbye, everybody.
Everyone, post your credit card information in the chat right now.
Please don't.
I will
that.
Your mother's
Don't
maiden
do
name?
that.
Yeah. Don't forget those 3 digits on the back. All
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Everyone
Important.
wave. Bye.
Bye.
Oh, you're
Bye.
still hot, Mike. Don't say anything incriminating. Bye.